Refuge is a gorgeous game here from Bombix, which has one of my favorite mechanisms, which is bag building, where you have a bunch of tiles in a bag and you pull them out and you can add to it. And a little bit of push your luck. That sounds amazing. This is a win-win, right? In this game, players are trying to get the most points, and they're going to do that by taking trips on a path. Players are going to have a bunch of tiles and a house of their color into a bag here. And what you'll do each round of the game is you're going to pull 2 tiles out of your bag. You'll secretly look at one of them and play it. Here I drew a storm tile. I don't have a choice. I have to play this one over here, because when enough storms have shown up, the round's going to end. So I play this one in front of me. This one is going to give me 2 points. So I'll take the 2 points and then I'll flip it over. It shows an animal token, but that's on the back side too. And at the end of a round, you turn over the top token here. If it's a storm, it gets added to the path. If it's sunny, it gets placed over here. So I pull 2 more tiles from my bag. So I could take 1 footprint, or I could take 3. I'll take this one. I'll place it here. I could take 3 points or 3 traveling points. Now, why do I take these? Because I'm going to use these to buy better tiles. I might spend 5 here, which lets me draw 2 tiles. Or I might spend 4 here on this animal one. I'll just buy this one for now, which lets me draw another tile or get 3 more walking points. And then you'll throw that into your bag. Now, at any point, you can, at the end of your turn, decide to go home. If you go home, you run home, and every animal point you walk over, so if I had this one, for example, I would get 5 animal points if I had both of these out there. If the storms hit at the end, before anyone does that, you will not get those points, and in fact, each step that you go over, you will lose a point for each step. And that's how you play. Once you're done, you'll shuffle these back up. There's extra storm tiles. If this deck runs out, you'll add them, but everyone has 2 of these in their hand. Whenever you walk home, you also can get rid of one of these in front of you. The tiles up here are just some of the tiles that you'll see in the game, but there is a whole lot of different tiles that you can pick between and play and add. And at the end of a certain number of rounds, whoever has the most points on this track is the winner. Oh my word. This game is gorgeous, like I said. I love how it looks, and it's just a terrible thing. It's just luck-based. You will draw, the game literally has a rule that says if you draw both your storm tiles, that's your turn. What? That's not fair. On turn 1, you can draw both storm tiles, and you do nothing, and someone else draws the 3 hands. They get to buy a tile. They could leave now, and they would be safe, and they would have more than you. If someone buys a better tile early in the game, their chance of getting that tile is very high. But also, you might never draw the tiles you got. And then if you do bust, you lose points. It's so punishing. Every game of this I've seen, the people who won smashingly. And it was embarrassing to see the people behind you just keep getting beat up on. And that's the very opposite of this game. It's like, let's take a refreshing walk. And you walk outside and gallons of water and lightning hits you and a bear mauls you and someone comes up and steals your wallet. And then someone kicks you and they take a picture, you put it in the paper and says, worst person ever. Fun, right? And that's what happens when you lose this game. And it's also a pain to set up with all those different tiles. Beautiful components, and I really do like that. I told you that there's that little house you put in the bag. You pull that house out of the bag when you decide to go back. Great. But to push your luck, you can go from there being no storms to 3 people pulling one, and then you draw one off top, and the storm thing bursts in the next turn. It's not a good game. I want to like this game. Oh, even after saying all that, you look at it and you're like, you might be wrong, Tom. Yeah, but just too lucky and not very good. It's unfortunate. That's Refuge. For me, it's a 4 out of 10.